So welcome and thank you to the members of the Sovereign Order of St. John of Jerusalem, the Knights Hospitaller, for this wonderful gift. We begin and just note that first, Our Place Society recognizes and respect the Algonquin-speaking peoples of the Songhees and Esquimalt nations, as well as the Wasanich peoples, on whose traditional and ancestral territories we gather, and we welcome all efforts towards reconciliation. I bring greetings on behalf of Gillian Daly, our CEO. I also want to make sure that we have noted the folks here on behalf of the dedicated staff here, Jordan Cooper, our Director of Services, and right over there, Grant McKenzie, the Director of Communications, obviously, Stephen Seltzer, who's with Philanthropy, and also Diana, who is Gallivan, who is with Community Relations. I've been asked to note something about the significance of Our Place for me, and I think of a time I was here 2-3 years ago. Our AGM was held here, and Carol James was our guest for me. And Carol came just not too far from where we're standing right now. And she turned over and she looked at these photos of family members, not photos, paintings of family members. And she said, "Oh, there's my foster brother."
Wow.
You might know that Mavis, her mother, who recently passed, had taken in many foster children over the time. Mm-hmm. And I thought, when she looked and said, "Oh, there's my brother," I feel she was speaking for all of us. Mm-hmm. That all of us, in different ways, at some point or another, we realize, there's my brother, there's my sister, there's my kin. And out of that, we have this strong association with Our Place. For myself, I came in 1999 to be the lead minister at First Metropolitan United Church, just 2 blocks away. The church has a strong association. In fact, it gave birth to the Open Door, which eventually then joined with the Upper Room. In the last 10 years of the Open Door, the chair of the board was a member of the congregation, Dr. Robin Krause, just a fine person. One of the first Sundays I was there was a man named Patrick, a member of the family here at Our Place, and he spoke to the congregation about the significance. And in those days, it was the Open Door, but really, in my mind, the same thing. And you could hear a pin drop. You knew he was speaking from the heart. You knew it had made such a difference in his life. I think of another fellow I knew early on, a man named Ray. And Ray may have had challenges in his life, but he also had a gift with art and with stained glass. And so early on, I for a Christmas present for my wife, I got this beautiful stained glass work that he did interpreting Isaiah's peaceable kingdom. And that continues to hang in a special place in our living room to this day. So as I think of the family members, I think of them, they are our kin, our brothers and sisters, and they are people with their own stories to tell, their own gifts. And I think our communications team does such a fine job on the web. There's all sorts of stories, both video and written, that help to tell that. So today, we want to say thank you to your Sovereign Order for this gift, the gift of $5,000. We want to assure you that it's going immediately to make a difference in the area of medical supplies. I'm told that the majority of family members here have health concerns, major health concerns. So the average age, the average lifespan is about 47 years. And so, for instance, your donation is making possible a full year of the foot care clinics that are held here. And that's really important because many of the people suffer from street feet. And it's not just a matter of sores and all the rest of it because of wet and dirty socks and footwear and that type of thing. But untreated, it leads often to infections and can also even lead to amputation. So it's making a huge difference that for a full year we will be able to provide these clinics because of this gift. The other thing I'm told is this gift is going to be directed towards most of a year of oxygen supply, so that our response to emergencies here at the drop-in center, it can be a case of an overdose, it can be a heart attack, it could be another condition, but that's going to be life-saving in countless cases. And so that gift likewise is making a huge difference. So on behalf of all of us here, on behalf of the board and the members of the society, our heartfelt thanks for this gift. And we would invite you to share comments that you wish to make.
I'll make a few comments, and that's Richard too. I'm Barry Collins, and the Deputy Almoner in charge of small grants today for the Sovereign Order for Andrew. And we're delighted to be able to present you with the actual check for the small grant, and to thank you for the good work that you and the board and all of the staff do at our place. You make such a difference in the lives of so many people in our community who struggle, on a daily basis. We hope that this contribution, as you say, will help some of those with respect to care and the oxygen. These are all important pieces of the work that you do to try to help people move along in their lives and have a happier lives as a result of it. I know it's very challenging work that you do, and I can't just tell you how much we appreciate all the work you do. So from the boarders' point of view, you certainly, I know you've been involved with you for, I think, a number of years, and I hope that we can continue that very positive engagement from the boarders as well.
As do we, with much appreciation. Richard.
Yes, so the Sovereign Order is actually dedicated to helping and supporting the sick and poor. And I can't think of a better example than our place in terms of helping those who live in poverty and have illnesses. So it's such a perfect fit for what our organization is wanting to do. But you are on the front line actually providing the services. So it's a real honor to be able to help support an organization that is actually providing the care. And this is particularly, as you're saying, care for those with illnesses, so a very apt use of the funding. So thrilled to be able to contribute.